Hey guys, it's me, Sasabob, and I want to ask you guys a question. When you think of perfect 10 out of 10 children's movies, what comes to mind? Finding Nemo? Maybe Shrek 2? But what if I were to tell you there is another, perhaps more underappreciated film that deserves to be counted among those ranks? That's right, I'm of course talking about Cool Cat Saves the Kids. Described by some IMDb reviewers as a creepy man in a fursuit harassing children for an hour and a half and what did I just watch, Cool Cat Saves the Kids is truly a fun experience for the whole family. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Cool Cat Saves the Kids is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. You see, in filmmaking, there's this rare sweet spot where there are movies that are good, there are movies that are bad, and then there are movies that are so bad, they somehow become good again.
And I love you too! And I'm Cool Cat, and I love all kids!
But you can't talk about Cool Cat without first talking about its creator, a man named Derek Savage, or as Cool Cat likes to call him,
Daddy Derek! Daddy Derek! Daddy Derek!
You see, Cool Cat Saves the Kids is based off the Cool Cat books, written by Daddy Derek himself. They all follow a similar theme of Cool Cat loves blank, and are meant to be stories that teach kids life lessons. But what you might not know is, before he was writing books about funky felines, Daddy Derek had some other literary claims to fame, such as The Dancer, a male stripper story. I mean, say what you will, but the guy's got range like DiCaprio, you know what I'm saying? Also, side note, Daddy Derek has a website that proudly lists all of his accolades, and it's exactly what you'd expect. And that's to say, an absolute masterpiece. I bet you didn't know Daddy Derek was an absolute demon in HTML, did you? Sorry for the Daddy Derek lore dump, but I promise it'll all be important for later. But in the meantime, why don't you say we watch Cool Cat save some gosh darn kids, huh? Without further ado, take it away, Cool Cat. Okay, we're only 5 seconds in, and I already need to clarify something. So, from the way the credits are laid out, it makes it look like Eric Estrada is playing Cool Cat, and Derek Savage is playing Vivica A. Fox. But it's just a weird formatting choice. Now, you might be thinking, it's no big deal. They're probably just listing actors in pairs, right? But no, because not 5 seconds later, it switches to a more regular formatting style. Also, holy shit, Eric Estrada and Vivica Fox? Those are like actual actors. What kind of Epstein dirt does Daddy Derek have on them to rope them into this? So who's gonna tell Cool Cat that someone's breaking into his house? Nah, but the cameraman's shadow in this scene is the first of many so-called Cool Cat Easter eggs. They mostly consist of weird editing and camera mistakes that the community loves, and I'll try to point out all the major ones as we go.
Wow! This looks great! There you go, sign!
So Cool Cat's making signs for no other apparent reason than to feed his own ego when he gets a phone call, in which he answers it like a completely normal person.
Hello, this is Cool Cat. Who are you, and what's your name?
You are so funny. It's me, Maria.
Hello, this is Sasabob. Okay, now it's your turn to tell me your name.
Awesome! Thanks, Maria! See you soon! There's the finishing touches, and another one done!
According to Cool Cat, the finishing touches of making a sign is seemingly to rub it down with Vaseline. I mean, I get that you're limited with the mascot hands and everything, but come on, you couldn't even have him pretend like he was holding a marker or something?
I'll get it! Thanks! My hands are full!
No, they're not, you fucking liar. Okay, so Cool Cat and Maria go outside to make some signs or whatever, but uh-oh, because this is where we're introduced to the conflict of the movie, Butch the Bully.
Boy, I feel like picking on someone. And look over there. If it's not Cool Cat and Maria, they think they're so cool. Well, I'm gonna punk them.
Hey, Cool Cat. I just got a text, but I don't know who it is.
Well, there's only one way to find out. So, see what it says. It could be good news. I love to get good news.
Yeah, me too. What if it's a secret contest and I just won a whole bunch of money?
Then we can take a nice trip together.
Hey, so Cool Cat, maybe telling people to open up anonymous messages saying they just won a bunch of money is maybe a bad idea. I mean, let's just say there's a reason my mom doesn't allow me to know my own social security number anymore.
Listen to us, someone just texted me. You're ugly and your hair looks like rat hair. Why would somebody say that?
I don't know.
Hey, Cool Cat, I just got a text from the same person. Should I open it?
Sure. You know, maybe they feel bad about that really mean text, and now they want to apologize.
Now remember, kids, the best way to deal with a bully is to enable them, and thus perpetuate the cycle of harassment. Like, at this point, I'm convinced everything Daddy Derek knows about bullying he learned through 80s sitcoms. And to be clear, I don't mean 80s sitcoms like Full House. I mean 80s sitcoms like Cosby Show.
So see what it says.
You're right, Cool Cat, and always look at the best side of everything. I love you for that.
Thanks, Maria. And I love you too. And I'm Cool Cat, and I love all kids.
What did he say?
Yeah, so Cool Cat has this tendency of saying some pretty out-of-the-pocket shit. It's kind of like if you guys have ever seen that show Arrested Development, where Tobias is always speaking in double entendres.
Do you have an audition yet?
Oh, no, I'm not in the group yet. No, I'm afraid I just blew myself.
Okay, so we're gonna play a little game. I'm gonna give you guys a list of quotes, and you're gonna tell me if these were said by Cool Cat or in an episode of To Catch a Predator. You ready? I love all kids, and babies too. I think every kid has something special inside of them. And this last one is in reference to a 12-year-old girl. I think you're very, very pretty. Now you see, that was actually a trick question because these are somehow actually all quotes from Cool Cat.
Maria, look over there. It's Butch the bully, and he's running away.
Yeah, he doesn't have fun like we do.
Yeah, and you know what? It's silly.
Yeah!
Maria, I'd be very careful if I were you. I don't know, I just have a feeling you and Cool Cat might have two very different definitions of silly time. I don't know, just something about the way he says it. Makes me nervous.
It's silly.
Yeah!
But then, oh no, Butch the bully comes back with some spray paint and tries messing with Cool Cat's signs. Oh wait, never mind. The wind blows the paint in his eyes and he runs away. Okay, well, that was kinda anticlimactic.
Wait, hold on. That's not very smart. Some wind blew paint into his face. That's what he gets. My daddy calls that payback.
So does my daddy.
I swear to God, Cool Cat says daddy more than a twink who's dating a bear. But I think what I'm more confused about is, what the hell is even the purpose of this scene? I guess to show kids the best way to deal with a bully is just let karma deal with it? I guess? Okay, next, a lot of unimportant bullshit happens, which, to be fair, you could probably say is true for about 90% of the scenes, but basically, Butch finds some more spray paint and recruits a couple of kids to go do some graffiti. And of course, Cool Cat can't just let that slide, so he goes to confront them, and it leads to probably one of the best scenes in the entire movie.
Stop, Butch!
Fish.
Stop! Stop!
Oh no, here comes Cool Cat. Hey, give me your fish.
Ah! Why do you want to paint the wall like that? It looks like Butch left you holding the can. You know, my parents have a saying, with friends like that, you better not have any enemies. So why do you want to paint the wall?
Hold it. Run that back.
You better not have any
Wait a minute. Go right.
enemies. So
There, freeze that.
Full screen.
many enemies. So why do you want to paint the wall?
Imagine being this guy and going out to check the mail or whatever, when you're suddenly confronted with the absurd reality that is a grown man in a fursuit yelling at some children, and being forced to just Michael Jackson moonwalk out of there.
You better not have any enemies. So why do you want to paint the wall?
Because nobody loves us. We tag in other people's things so that they know we were there.
Nobody cares for us. That's why we do it.
There's a lot of people that love you and care for you. I know because I love you. I'm Cool Cat, and I love all kids.
Cool Cat, you gotta stop saying that, bro. It's not a good look. Also, these kids' motivation makes no sense to me. Originally, they're hesitant to do graffiti until Butch peer pressures them into it, but then suddenly when confronted by Cool Cat, it's because no one loves them? Like, what? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a filthy casual who doesn't understand the complexities of Derek Savage's screenwriting. Like this scene, for example.
That's so smart. I And here's our office.
Exquisite! Have a seat.
Hey, so, Cool Cat? What the fuck was that? Now trust me, I've watched this scene many times and I've still found no logical reason for why he does that. My current best guesses are either the suit gets hot and he's trying to air it out, or he's trying to imitate some sort of cat mannerism. Either way, come on, we both know what it looks like. And quite frankly, the cameraman's grunting definitely doesn't help.
That was delicious.
I'm glad you liked it. Would you like anything else?
Yeah, hey, how about another glass of milk?
Alright, now let's address the elephant in the room here. What the hell is that? Now obviously that's Cool Cat's mom, but her existence raises more questions than answers. And the way I see it, there are only a couple of possibilities. Either one, Daddy Derek is actively having sexual relations with a cat, / maybe committing bestiality. 2, one or both of them has some sort of extreme furry fetish that is actively consuming the majority of their lives. Or the third and least exciting option is just BoJack Horseman. We're just doing BoJack Horseman rules.
Oh, you know I love to help you all the time, Mama. Get over and give me a hug.
And someone is calling. Hello, this is the cat residence.
Why can no one in this universe just answer the phone without first commenting on the fact that the phone is ringing? I guess we'll never know. But what I do find kind of interesting is the fact that she answers the phone as the cat residence, implying that all of their last names are actually cat. Later confirmed when Maria says this.
Bye-bye, Mr. and Mrs. Cat.
Which also means Cool Cat's last name is Cat and his first name is Cool, so he's just been going around this whole time introducing himself by his full government name. This also has really weird implications. Either Daddy Derek's last name was always Cat and then he just happened to marry a cat, or he took her last name. Now, what does any of this mean? I don't know. Frankly, I think this movie is slowly draining my sanity.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go upstairs and check my emails.
Hey, okay, buddy.
Wow, look at this cool webpage. Oh, look at that one. Wow, I got an email from a John Doe. What? You have a fat and you smell like a dirty What?
So, oh no, Cool Cat's getting cyberbullied again. Does he learn his lesson and block him? Nope, you guessed it. He goes to sleep and has Vietnam PTSD style flashbacks. This then leads into a rather bizarre dream sequence in which Cool Cat has some sort of fever dream style vision quest in which he learns to stand up for himself.
I'm not a scaredy cat. I'm not gonna hide. So, I'm gonna learn to stand up for myself.
Now you see, this what really separates Cool Cat from other kids movies. You see, other kids films might try to sneak in clever adult jokes just meant for the parents, but nope, not Cool Cat. They don't beat around the bush. Instead, they just skip right to the masturbating part. But seriously, what is this?
Good morning, Daddy Dad.
Hey, good morning, Cool Cat. Are you ready to go to Hollywood?
Oh, I sure am.
Okay, so this is where we enter the weird part of the film, which, considering what's happened so far, is really saying something. Basically, Cool Cat gets invited to be in the Hollywood parade, IRL, so of course it's gotta be in the movie, right? And I kid you not, literally the next 1/3 of the movie is just them doing the Hollywood parade.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Cool Cat, and I've got a fantastic story to tell you. It's about a parade.
But I mean, obviously you can't be in the parade without a song, right? You know, because reasons. So Cool Cat and Daddy Derek hop in the lab and start cooking up some generational bangers.
Do you have any other suggestions?
Oh, Daddy Derek, I'm full of suggestions. Like, how about Cool Cat loves to rock and roll?
Oh, yeah. Cool Cat loves to boogie woogie.
Oh my gosh, Daddy Derek, how can I forget about Boogie Woogie?
Just in case you were worried you'd never get to hear the song, don't. Because you see, Daddy Derek is a master of pacing. He understands, you write the song, you sing the song. Specifically 2 seconds later.
Cool cat likes to rock and roll. Cool cat likes to love and sing. That was a lot of fun.
It sure was, Daddy Derek. It was fantastic, and you sounded so awesome on that Van Halen guitar.
Hey, check it out. It's autographed by the Van Halen band, and it was autographed back in the 1980s.
Bro, come on, you just know the only reason the scene exists is so Daddy Derek could show off his autographed guitar, which is really saying something considering this whole section of the movie only exists so Daddy Derek can show off the fact that he's in the Hollywood parade. You know, I'm starting to get the sense that Daddy Derek is a very humble king. But you know what? A little musical number might be nice. It helps break up the pacing and gives the audience time to relax. But now we can finally get back to the action. Just kidding. Fuck you. How about another song?
Yo, yo, yo! My name is Cool Cat and I'm the coolest cat there is. I love to play and have fun and I'm always on the run. The sun is shining and I'm feeling fine. So everybody listen to the words I'm saying.
Like, this isn't even me messing with the scenes. After the whole Van Halen guitar bit, it goes into another song not 10 seconds later. But that's not the end of Daddy Derek's questionable decisions.
Wow, that was fun. I hope the kids love it.
Oh, I bet the kids will boogie to that song.
Why would you put your beloved children's character in front of a well-lit green screen? It's like you're asking people to fuck with you. For example, did you know Cool Cat was on the Epstein list? Well, now he is.
And I'm Cool Cat, and I love all kids. Be cool when no one's around.
Okay, so yada yada yada, Cool Cat does the Hollywood parade, and it's kind of just 10 minutes of him walking around doing some random bullshit. But now we can finally get back to the plot, and this is where things get interesting, because we finally got a couple of celebrity cameos.
Such a beautiful day.
Oh, it sure is, Eric. And where is Cool Cat?
There he is.
And as you can tell, they're taking this role very seriously. Real quick, Eric Estrada, on a scale of 1 to there he is, how drunk are you right now?
There he is.
And then that Cool Cat and Little Maria making a sandcastle. Whoop-de-doo. I don't like sandcastles, so take that! No!
Ah, Cool Cat, what the fuck happened to your eyes? Also, really, they had cloth to simulate his eyes being closed this whole time? Why didn't they use it for the sleeping section when it actually made sense? Instead, Cool Cat just looks like he's wired off 100 milligrams of Adderall while having an insane fever dream.
Did you see that? That kid kicked sand in Cool Cat's face.
And Maria is crying.
Hey, leave us alone. We didn't do anything to you.
Oh no, Cool Cat's getting bullied again. You know, maybe I'd care a little bit if I didn't just watch Cool Cat getting his metaphorical dick sucked for the last 30 minutes. But whatever, Cool Cat gets another pep talk to stand up for himself, and literally 2 seconds later, the bully comes back.
Give me your lunch money, or I'll destroy your sandcastle.
We're not gonna give you our lunch money. I'm not afraid of you anymore, so you better leave us alone.
I'm gonna tell my mother you yelled at me.
Good job, Maria.
Now that could easily be the end of the movie, right? Cool Cat finally learns to stand up for himself, Butch stops bullying, everyone's happy. They even do this turn-to-camera style monologue about how bullying's bad.
I love you, and I've had so much fun playing with you. Let's all be friends, and together we can stop bullying. Yeah!
And I wouldn't blame you if you thought that was the end of the movie, but as you can see, there's still some time left in this video, and that's because we now enter the last and final part of the movie, which I like to call the school shooter arc.
Oh no, it's a gun, and it looks like a real one.
It is a real gun.
Which, yeah, kind of a dark turn for a movie where an anthropomorphic cat was just dancing and rapping a couple minutes ago.
Good morning, Mikey and Maria. I'm just boogie-woogieing. What do you want to do today?
Hey, check this out. I got a bouncy ball and it's really cool. It glows in the dark and bounces real high.
What's it made of?
I don't know. I guess some type of rubber. And check this out. It even bounces off your foot.
Mikey, I hate to break it to you, but that ball in fact did not bounce off your foot.
Watch out, Mikey! There's a car!
Whoa, that was close. Thanks for warning me about that car.
It's okay, but always look both ways before crossing the street.
Okay, finally some solid advice from Cool Cat. Remember kids, always, always, always make sure to look both ways before crossing the street.
Oh no! It's Butch the Bully! He's a dirty He has to be stopped! I'm Cool Cat, and I'm gonna protect the kids!
What the fuck, Cool Cat? I guess the only time you don't need to look both ways is when you're darting across the street to inflict vigilante justice on a young child.
Oh no, the cops!
Thank you for your help, Cool Cat. That was very heroic.
So, yeah, I guess Butch just gets arrested? I mean, to be fair, if I saw a small child being chased by a man in a cat costume, I'd also assume that kid's up to no good. But, fun fact alert, the guy who plays the cop in this scene is actually a former adult film star. But that begs the question, why does Daddy Derek have connections with former adult film stars? Well, you see, before he was known as Daddy Derek, he was known as Daddy Derek.
Wait a minute! Look over there! I see something shiny! I wonder what it is! Wait a minute, guys! And look closer! That's not a fancy ring or a quarter! Is that what I think it is?
Oh no, it's a gun, and it looks like a real one.
So Cool Cat and friends find a gun, but because they're not the only ones. So while Cool Cat runs off to go tell a trusted adult, Butch, being the Giga Chad that he is, just goes right up and adds that shit to his inventory.
Oh, whoa! Hold on, guys! I just saw Butch the Bully take the gun. What should we do? Should we tell someone he has it?
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that being a tattletale? I don't want to be a snitch.
I mean, I'm glad someone took the time to teach this kid that snitches get stitches, but holy shit, I don't think that applies to random firearms. Also, are we just not even gonna question why Daddy Derek just has a random gun chilling in his bushes? Personally, I'd like to imagine that he's involved in some sort of Breaking Bad type situation, except instead of crystal meth, it's male pornography. So Daddy Derek escorts the kids to school, and they see Butch standing outside with a gun.
Oh no! There's Butch the Bully, and he's got the gun!
And he's showing it to that kid!
Daddy Derek then makes the bold play to go inside of the school, because, you know, historically the safest place to be during a school shooting is inside of a school.
Come on, kids, let's get inside. Come on now. Come on, Cool Cat.
Oh no, it's the police! We're in trouble!
Put the gun down. Put the gun down right now.
Do what he says, Butch. Don't be stupid.
In the arms of the angel.
And yeah, that's pretty much how Cool Cat Saves the Kids ends. I mean, there's a couple more scenes after that where Cool Cat wins a bunch of awards and everyone kind of just glazes him for a while. Now, to the untrained eye, Cool Cat Saves the Kids might just look like a poorly produced kids film about bullying and gun violence, but when you look closer, you'll see it's actually a deep introspective about ego, sexuality, and the role of masculinity in modern society, much akin to Fight Club in a lot of ways. And good news, if you want to enjoy Cool Cat Saves the Kids for yourself, the whole movie is actually free on YouTube. Except not really.
Oh no! Butch the Bully is tagging our signs!
Okay, so this is gonna take a little bit of explaining to do. You see, if you try to look for the movie on like YouTube or Amazon or anything like that, you're only gonna be able to find the director's cut, which is just an objectively worse version of the movie. Basically, this is Derek's attempt to fix the movie by removing all the mistakes, like the guy walking out of his house or all the weird masturbation parts, not realizing that all those little mistakes are what made the movie a masterpiece in the first place. And then there's the voice.
You might look like a cat, but you stink like a dog.
Cats and dogs are my friends! Identify yourself!
I'd argue half of what makes Cool Cat a masterpiece is the Cool Cat voice itself. It's just the perfect blend of energetic and ironically cringy. So of course Daddy Derek decided to redub over all the lines himself, leading to some weird situations where he calls himself Daddy.
Good morning, Daddy Derek!
The reasoning for this is actually really weird. Basically, Derek had a falling out with the main voice actor who played Cool Cat, Jason Johnson. And as far as what I could tell happened was, Derek was trying to get freaky with the actor who played Mama Cat, but then she politely declined his advances. But then, he caught her hanging out with Jason and thought they were sleeping together, so out of spite, he fired them both. And that's why all the modern day Cool Cat stuff is just Derek doing a weird voice. Daddy Derek just also doesn't have the best reputation online. He notoriously abused the YouTube copyright system to remove critical reviews of his movie that he didn't like, and then when those creators pointed out that those videos fell under fair use, he threatened them with lawyers. And then there's a bunch of weird stuff he said on Twitter, including getting into a whole Twitter beef thing with a writer from the Huffington Post. But hey, if you can get over all the weird Daddy Derek stuff and you're the kind of freak like me who wants to watch the original, I will link a copy of the original below that was saved by the very nice people over at the Internet Archives. But yeah, that's pretty much Cool Cat Saves the Kids, the greatest kids movie ever made. It's got everything: action, adventure, whatever the hell this is. Just wanted to thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button, or if you really liked the video, then consider smashing that subscribe button for even more internet shenanigans. I know Cool Cat would think it'd be pretty cool if you did. But yeah, bye bye, see you guys next time.